Hello and welcome. Today we're going to play the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. I'm Tsukiru, and whether you're new or an old friend, I'm just really happy to have you here. So, I've seen some other people play a little bit of this game. I don't always pay attention, but I like to have other streamers on sometimes in the background when I'm doing something. So I'm kind of aware of this game, but definitely have never played it myself. Just start at the very beginning so I could try and see if I can get the volume set up beforehand.
Just easy as it.
Finally, I'm home. Eviction notice. First, my property gets confiscated, and now an eviction notice. Mr. Etienne Quist, this is a reminder that you may begin working off your sentence at any time by registering with a licensed publishing agency. In the event you work off the full sentence, you will be released from the shackles, imposing writer's block on you. Any other attempts to remove the shackles other than those provided for by law will be considered a violation of your sentence and will entail consequences. Your sentence will be re-examined with aggravated circumstances. City Riders Police Department. Okay. Hello? Is this Etienne? Who is this? And you are... Vince asked me to get in touch with you. It's about your arrest. We usually offer a small loan to writers who have their licenses revoked, with interest. Once you get back on your feet, you can... That's not why I was trying to find you. I wanted to know... I've heard you can break writers' shackles. Is that true? Breaking writer's shackles is one of the most highly punishable crimes under writer's law. Let's say we can. However, the price for this service varies based on how complex the shackles are. Flipping pages. And yours are the standard 2-year kind? No, my shackles are for 30 years. Damn, I spilled. Hey, get this out of here. My God, 30 years. I think we can figure something out, but the price will be, let's say, 6 jobs. But Vince said it'd be a one-time thing. Vince should have warned me that he was sending me a particularly dangerous criminal. Have you done this kind of work before? No. Do you know what to do? Yes. Good. Your first job is waiting at the door. I'm glad he knows what to do. You'd like just drop and run. Independent bookstore Letter by Letter has announced that it will no longer sell any of Etienne Quist's work. The store owner, Raymond Foucault, commented, "Unfortunately, Mr. Quist's writing license has been revoked. We sincerely apologize to his fans, as Mr. Quist's books enjoyed a certain popularity. I do hope that Mr. Quist can solve the problems he is facing, and that we'll have his books back on the store shelves as soon as possible."
It's easier to get a new one.
You need to put this on the desk. contractor agrees to inflate a drop of infinity by Jonathan Bowers and extract an item, a bottle of the magical potion of immortality. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon the fulfillment of the contract. An excerpt from a book review. I like that the narration was from the point of view of the book's supposed villain, but the characters fighting against him just aren't interesting enough in comparison. I also enjoyed the ending, sappy as it was.
Hmm.
Is this the author of the book?
Groter.
Looks like this is where the stolen item goes. Okay, okay. Let's look around a little bit first. Oop. Hello, door.
Hmm.
The neighbors across the way moved out recently.
Door lighted.
They didn't take the portrait of Frederick. Guess they thought it was a fake. Okay. Jail cell. Oof. Ow. Damn it. Landing on a solid stone floor makes your bad knee twist awkwardly. Use ink to heal yourself. You reach down and touch your bad knee. You start visualizing the ink flowing into the injured joint and healing it. A sudden icy feeling seizes your wrists. Ow! Forgot about these stupid shackles. You examine the metal bracelets around your wrists and the writing etched onto their surface. Now I'm just as weak as a plain old character. You are unable to heal your knee. Force it back into place. Take a deep breath and sharply wrench your knee to the side. Ooh. Ouch, damn it. You bend your knee this way and that a few times, testing it. The crunching sound has stopped. Phew. Anyways, let's get down to business. I need to find the potion of immortality and take it out of here. Never know when you might need mushrooms. An old note. If you're lucky, they might test a potion of immortality on you. What is there to think about? Just say yes. Okay. Prisoner. Whoa, 2 heads. This is a really weird jail. Nothing but bones left. No potions. I doubt the potion of immortality is just going to be lying around in an ordinary barrel. But get ready to kick. It's locked. A lock picture would come in handy right now. Oh. Nothing happens except that your not quite healed knee starts hurting again. Will you kick with the other leg, dude? Oof. Yeah, okay. Try hitting it with your head next. Oh. So what do I do then? Oh. Notice. Jason Little, age 28. Potion P4 cause unpredictable mutations. Results unpredictable. Client, the Kingdom of Ruver. Unknown use. Production volume 1 unit. Hmm. Well, the last time I... Oh, good grief. Let's see. How do I use this? Okay, so that's how I do that. This seems ridiculous to do, but there's nothing else to do. With a rustling of paper, your head slips between the bars. It didn't hurt, but you aren't gonna be able to pull your head back out. You're stuck. Are you done goofing around yet? Son of a... Your neck is stuck tight between the bars. Damn. You let a drop of your blood, ink, fall into the bars. This part of the book is under your control now. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. You move easily, bending at your will. At the same time, you feel your shackles starting to burn with cold. Ugh, damn it. You pull your head free. And I don't see anything else to do. Good grief. First bit, and I don't know what to do. Really? Hmm. Okay, I cheated ever so slightly. It said something about clicking wake up, but I don't... There we go. I don't see... No. How do I wake up? Hang on. So the thing says click wake up, but I don't see... I see inventory? Oh, I had to click it? I thought it was something to read. Pretty sure I had a lockpick, or something like one at least. I need to go back to reality and check my apartment. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I get it. I didn't realize that I could actually, I didn't realize I had to actually click on it. My bad. Okay. You slowly test all the pins in the lock with your lockpick until you finally hear a click. That worked way better. What the? He's dead. Your gaze travels up to the wound on the walker's temple. That looks like a bullet hole. The capsule around the dead man's neck starts vibrating, and you hear a soft voice coming from inside it. Nice one, Sherlock. The capsule looks more like a cage with a little door. It's dark inside. Who are you? Sorry for interrupting you. You were saying something about my partner here? Go ahead, continue. He's your partner? We were on our first job, but it didn't end well. I'm sorry. Hang on. Who are you? A character? Yes, I think so, sir. But you know that you're a character. Of course. That's impossible. You're trying to use the light to illuminate the contents of the cage, but all you see inside is a scrap of paper. That's what all my past partners said, too. Past partners? How many have you had? I don't mean to brag, but apparently the walkers were very interested in my abilities. I fetched a considerable price, and quite frequently, too. And then I ended up with a partner who died. Right. Fortunately, then I was found by a new partner, and we started working together as a team. Wait, are you calling me your new partner? That's correct. I'm sure we'll work well together, sir. You look at the walker's body again. Take your new partner along with you. I'll hang you around my neck for now, then figure out what to do with you later. Wonderful. I'm back in business. And talk to Roderick at any time. Do you need something? You take the cage off your neck and start examining it again. What's wrong? Your cage reminds me of something. You turn it over and over in your hands until you happen to glance at your shackles where they're sticking out of your rolled up sleeves. That's it. Your cage is made from the same material, with the same metal as my shackles. And what does that mean? I'm not sure, but I think that since this metal keeps my power contained, it's also keeping you from merging with the book. Merging? Yes. If a character goes into a book, they become part of it. I can get out, but it's difficult even for me. An ordinary character wouldn't be able to. They'd also be influenced by the plot and forget about any intentions of their own. So, this is a convenient way to transport characters. Definitely convenient. Taking a character out of a book without a cage like this would be a serious crime. You glance instinctively at the bottom of the cage and notice a new inscription. Serial number 27 out of 200. Hmm. What's that? The bed and mattress have been chewed straight through. Ew. The chain leans down somewhere. You can use something heavy as a counterweight to raise whatever's on the other end. Prisoner's helmet. All right. I see a key lying on the metal grate, surrounded by clouds of searing steam. Ah! Holy crap, that's hot. You shout in pain, and the key falls out of your hand and down through the grate. Because, of course, it does. A faint clink echoes from down below. Why did you do that? How was I supposed to know it was going to be that hot? You could have asked me. I've already read this book cover to cover several times. What do you mean you read it? You could see the text of your own book? This isn't my book. Okay, but wait. So this means you know everything about this place? I can find anything you need to know in the text. I can also warn you of any traps or dangers. You turn and look at the dead walker. If that danger is described in the book. Alright, so you know where to find the potion of immortality I'm looking for. Yes, it's in the alchemist's pocket. Where's the alchemist? You rub your burned finger. In his laboratory in the south. Great. We can forget about that key. I'll go straight to the alchemist. No need to waste time. Well, he sees no reason to waste time. Damn, he's big. His name was Brian. Did you know him? No, but you can read about him on the sign in the hallway. Sure, next time I'm here. Oh, look, there's a sign. Brian Little, Gigantus, Proportional Growth, Kingdom of Suroder, Mass Production, 120 potions every 6 months. George Hammerspell, mutation that allows the subject to consume almost all known materials. Maxim Benderson, partial restoration of limbs, but full immortality still not achieved. They clearly didn't want him running off. You're standing in front of a crack of the brick wall. Dead silence, but something tickles your ear. You feel the slightest hint of air current flowing through the crack. There's something on the other side. This is a sledgehammer job. I agree, but there's no mention of one in this book. Are you sure? I've read it 5 times already. I'll go back to reality and find one then. Oh, you know someone outside of the book who has a sledgehammer? I mean, I can ask my neighbors. Not sure they'll be happy to see me, but my last partner was always complaining that he had no one to turn to in reality, that it was pointless to go there for help. That's kind of sad. Anyways, I'll be back soon with a sledgehammer, I hope. Well, let's look. Okay. Excuse me, are you home? Who's that knocking? I'm your neighbor. Would you mind opening the door? I need your help. Yeah, right. I'm no idiot. Get out of here before I call the police. All you unsavory types hanging around. I just wanted to ask you, do you happen to have a sledgehammer? A sledgehammer? Yes, there's this stubborn nail I can't hammer in. What kind of nail is it that you need a whole sledgehammer? Well, actually, I need to knock down a wall. I'll tell you the truth. I need to knock down a wall. I'm renovating my apartment a little. I just need it for a few hours. I promise I'll bring it back safe and sound. Damn, fine. Let me go look. Here, just don't break it. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Sweet.
Anybody in the house?
The bathroom is locked. I have to pay the water bill. Okay. Knock it down with the hammer. Hammer slips out of your hands a little, and your blow just glances off the wall. You sense a stare hitting you from the capsule around your neck. You don't want him to start laughing at you. You hit the wall more confidently this time. The blow smashes through the wall, widening the gap enough for you to squeeze through. Alchemy ingredient. Papers. Alright, that looks like everything. It's an ordinary power cable running through the hole in the wall. Hold on. What's a power cable doing in an old-timey jail? That's the book's big twist. I didn't want to ruin it for you. Let's feel where it leads to. The cable extends far into the darkness. What's back there? You have no idea. Probably not a good idea. Let's consume one of those. So my next ridiculous attempt at something doesn't kill me. Prisoners' helmets. How many people have been here? Watch out! Huh? Did you hear that? What are you talking about? Ah, shit. An enemy's next move is displayed above them. Okay. Can you use healing items once per turn? You were amazing. Thank you. Are you alright? Did that thing frighten you? No, I'm not trying to appear unaffected. I've seen more of those spiders than I can even count. I just don't quite understand. What's a giant spider doing in this book? It's not in the text. It's an ink eater. They're found in books, but they're not part of the plot. The older the book, the more likely you are to run into them. Why do they look like spiders? Apparently just to scare them. They can actually take on any form. Even human form? I shudder again, more intensely this time. Let's not think about that. I hope there aren't any more in this book. Musty papers with unintelligible writing on them. Testing area. Oh, wow. What the? I told you about the big twist in this book, right? Hold on. Where's the alchemist? Is that him on the chair? No. The alchemist went upstairs while you were busy digging around. Fantastic. A gun case. Missing a gun. Test subjects and the results of test number 26. Deceased, deceased, deceased. So that must be 128. I can hear you walking around. Is that you again, jerk? I'm not drinking any more of your crap. Come on, untie me already. Hey. Hi there. Who the hell are you? You're not the alchemist. You his assistant or something? I'll show you. Just untie my hands. Get ready for a world of hurt. The prisoner tries to break out of his shackles, or more precisely, he pretends to try and break out of them. It seems like he's more afraid of you than you are of him. The alchemist is long gone. I'm here on my own business. What other business is there here? Why don't you just set me free, huh? How did you end up here? What do you think? Someone kidnapped me. What's the last thing you remember? I was at a bar, the cathedral. Do you know it? No. The owners paid a hell of a lot to have the guys from Reversea recreate St. Bernard's Cathedral. Nowadays, every jackass with some cash wants to recreate something. The prices there make your eyes water, but how many chances do you get to drink in a cathedral that hasn't existed for 1,000 years? Let's get back on track. What were you with anyone? Were you alone? At first, yeah. Then some guy came and sat with me. The alchemist? Nah. Probably someone working for him. Said he was a scientist from some college or something. I don't know. That's all I remember. Then I woke up here. Why is your t-shirt full of holes? That asshole shot me. What asshole? Yeah, that alchemist freak. He's going on and on about all this weird stuff. He talked like he was from the Dark Ages or something. I couldn't understand most of what he said. So what did he do to you? He gave me some nasty drink. It tastes like... Ever tried Orange Bowl? Registered. No. Well, it tasted a lot like that. Was that product placement just now? Did they get paid to put that in the book? Come on, focus. Anyway, he forced that potion down my throat, and then he shot me. I'd never pain like that before. It was like my whole body was... He shot you. You look at the shell casings on the table with 47 caliber bullets, but you're still alive. Huh. Guess that never occurred to me. You sure that's a good idea? Why not? I think your appearance might scare him. Okay, fine. Come on, untie me already, eh? Where are you going? Don't leak me here. Walk faster. Work table stuff. I don't know what all these would be good for, but I'll just take everything. Ladder can only be lowered from above. Let's try the door. Hey, there's the key. Workbench. Oops. Okay. See, a worn out old workbench. You can make tools here if you need to. Okay, so... ashes. Greg, it seems the alchemist has sped up work on his potion. The corpses are hitting the floor one after another. Stay for the night shift tonight. He promised to pay double. The key is in front of you, lying on the grate again. Taking it should be no problem at all. Do I even need this key? It opens the front door, which is the only way up. So, you need it. You gently rub your burned fingers through your glove. I can check the text if you want. Are you sure it's cool now? I mean, it was so hot not that long ago. Alright, can you check just in case? Of course, I'd be glad to. You roll your eyes. Here it is. The key isn't hot. You should be able to pick it up just fine. Great. As soon as your fingers close around the key, a wild howling echoes up from the depths of the jail. Your hand shakes, and the key, as though waiting for the opportunity, falls out of your grasp and down through the grate. Ah, who the hell was that? It's better you don't know. Oh, right. Boiler room. These pipes lead down to the lower boiler room. This hatch leads down to the boiler room. Do you have anything you can use to pry it open, like a crowbar? They don't just leave crowbars laying around in places like this, you know. Last room had a decent-looking workbench in it. You might be able to cobble together something resembling a crowbar there. I'll give it a shot. Maybe now I'll be able to... Can I use it now? Okay. We need a crowbar, right? It shouldn't be hard to make at this workbench. There we go. And then I can extract it. Alright. Okay. There's something in the furnace. It's a crystal. Stop it with the spoilers already. I want to find out for myself. Fine. Your arm definitely won't fit through the bars. Use the crowbar? Poke the crowbar through and move from side to side, but the crystal doesn't budge. Damn, I can't reach it. Brush the ashes off your sleeve. Let a drop of your blood ink fall into the bars. This tiny portion of the world is now under your control. Are you sure it's a good idea to use ink with those shackles on? Ah, the shackles start burning you with cold, but you finish your work before they can do any damage. You can handle it for a little bit. You pull the bars apart with your bare hands. The bars move easily, bending to your will. You'll never believe it. There's a crystal in here. Isn't that something, Roderick? You grin, looking down at the cage. Huh? Roderick? I decided to call you that. It has a nice ring to it. Excuse me, I have my own name, you know. But you said you don't remember it. I never said that. So you do know what your name is. It definitely had a letter H in it. Hugh? I'm not sure. I don't like the name Hugh. You're Roderick now. Maybe I would have been better off staying with my last partner. Well, you would have been going nowhere fast. See the key lying on solid stone floor. There's no grate for it to fall through this time. Something feels off. From here on out, I trust no one. Not you with your little book or anyone else. Take a deep breath. Slowly, carefully, you pick up the key from the floor. You suddenly turn your head, looking all around for signs of disturbance. The room is still and silent. You finally have the key. It's covered in ashes and quite cold to touch. Well, you can never be too careful, right? And most importantly, we can open the front door now. What the? Again? So it's not a real jail? It's real, but... Stop! No spoilers! Fine. Empty. Note. Greg, I saw someone in the crematorium last night. Either a thief got in somehow, or one of the alchemist's immortality experiments work. In any case, be careful. Search the boxes. Filled with ashes. Let's look at these boxes. Filled with bullet casings. What's up? You're sensing something again? Yeah, whatever is ahead is not pleasant. If you have anything you can use to heal yourself, I'd do that now. Got it. Got an apple. Do I need to go that way? Well, let's leave that for now. We'll go through and use the key at least. This is the exit. Locked too, of course. The key fits in the lock perfectly. About time. Barrels labeled supplies and ingredients for Alexander of Mattia's lab. It's empty. So where's the alchemist? See that hole in the wall? He left the jail while you were playing around with the key. He's on page 84 now. Damn. You should probably hurry, or there might not be any potion left for you to deliver. What? Is he planning to drink it? You told me no spoilers. Oh, right. Pile of alchemy ingredients. Vials, flasks, and powders. See an alchemy cauldron. There are various containers and books scattered around it. Judging by the smell, the last person to use this cauldron was making highly corrosive acid. Read the alchemy recipe book. Bookmarks all throughout the book. Corrosive acid, green salt, blue sulfur, red lead. Order unknown. Read other notes. Notes on salt. Never start with salt, never end with salt. Okay, so salt goes in the middle. Hang on. This feels like something I'm going to end up forgetting. Okay, lead. Stray drops of acid seem to have eaten away most of this page. Okay, that's sulfur. Lead before sulfur means you'll suffer. So sulfur, salt, lead. And then one more. Green is the salt. Blue is the sulfur. Red is the lead. Okay. Have all the components. The rest should be easy. What goes first? Blue sulfur. Then green salt. And red lead. I made acid. Go me. Nicely done. Yeah, thanks. So look at the laptop. A chemical splattered laptop sits on the table. Do you know how this works? I've come across them in books before. They're not complicated. The desktop wallpaper is of an ancient portrait of a woman. Caption underneath says Victoria Bromsky, daughter of Edmund III, Bremen Museum, 1201. The only thing he has installed is a browser. That's it. A what? It doesn't matter. There are only 2 tabs open. Bremen burial sites, 12th century. He was looking for ancient burial sites, one to be exact, the grave of Victoria Bromsky. She must have been his lover. So that's where he went in such a hurry. To go resurrect her? That's why I keep telling you we have to hurry. But I mean, I wouldn't really mind letting him reunite with his lover. We don't have time for that. Emails between him and his boss from a month ago. He was trying to convince them to give him a gun. He said it would make it easier to see whether or not the potion of immortality was working. For 'twas hard indeed, spilling blood with a blade, a most trying and foul business. How practical of him. So they let him use a gun in his experiments? Since there's no way to escape this laboratory, I imagine his bosses didn't see a problem with it. You mean there was no way to escape, right? Look at the melted wall. Well. Search history. Oh, this is a search history. Online driver's ed classes. Excuse me. Plus a whole bunch of chemical names. To be fair, chemistry has made great strides over the last 1,000 years. So, someone melted the wall with caustic acid. It seeped across the floor and is definitely no way through. The bed is neatly made. Looks like no one slept in it. blocked with a metal beam. You can feel the wind blowing through the cracks between the bricks. Looks like someone walled off the entrance to the lab from the inside. You raise the hammer, wind up, and swing it into the bricks. No head. These barrels smell like oak and wine. An old note. Alexander Mattia, the royal alchemist, has committed a brazen crime. The scoundrel brewed a potion for the king that he promised would grant him immortality, but was in fact poison. I declare that the alchemist shall be beheaded, and his diabolical lair shall be walled up. Advisor to the late king, Edmund III. Passageway is blocked. Note. This is so bizarre. Take all the money that comes in, go to Rosentown, buy the finest carpets, and send them to Victoria, just like last time. Oh, God. Oh, thank goodness. I should probably eat that. What a good way to overcome your fear of spiders. Fighting against... I told you I'm not afraid of spiders. You notice that your hands have stopped shaking. Well, in any case, now I'm definitely not afraid of them. Where do we go now? That middle door over there. Okay. The store leads outside. There isn't even a lock or anything. How am I supposed to open it? It only opens from the other side. They had no intention of letting the alchemist leave. Acid. Uncork the acid. A caustic smell fills the air. The papers on your head slowly shrivel and curl up. Well, if it worked for the alchemist, it'll work for us. Let's do it. Splash the contents of the flask over the door. Layer after layer of metal starts sloughing off and dripping onto the floor. Impressive. Let's get out of here before we're swimming in this acid. Okay, but... Did I just hear gunshots? Yes, and they were close. Hurry! Oh, geez. A head wound. The computer monitor is splattered with blood, but you can see an open file under the stains. Want to see what this is? I advise you to hurry or we'll lose the alchemist. Report. Progress of potion A1. Attempt number 344 conducted by the alchemist yesterday was unsuccessful. The subject's body has been destroyed. We only have 4 subjects left. We're going to have to put our research on hold for roughly 2 months. The alchemist has stopped obstructing the process. I think he's getting close to. Looks like they thought he'd just hand the potion over willingly. 3 new emails, the rest is all spam. Final invoice for all work performed. Near atomic environmental restoration for Project Jail. Near atomic human restoration. Jeez. Tried to resurrect the alchemist 47 times? Jesus. He cost them a pretty penny. I understand how important this laboratory is, and I can assure you that John has my full confidence. He was a security guard at Blairley's head office, and before he was my personal bodyguard, so I literally trust him with my life. P.S. about the new doors between the science office and the testing facility, I assure you there is absolutely no way to open them from the inside. With locks like these, you'll hardly need John. Rest assured, everything is going according to plan. Yes, Reversi's services ended up being more expensive than you expected due to additional attempts to reanimate the alchemist. But you will recoup the expenses in full. We have already reconstructed the jail. The rest is simple. Wait for the alchemist to discover the recipe of the potion of immortality. We are currently working to accelerate our access to human subjects. We should have seen it coming. Evil rich men who want to live forever. It's a pretty tired theme, even for a book as old as this. I can't disagree. Reports. Bullet casings. Okay. Guard is already dead. Visitor registration book. Alright. That was him, the alchemist. You sure? Yeah, after him. Come on, we can take that taxi. Hurry, follow that car. Driver gapes at you in horror. Damn, you really should have picked a different appearance when you have to talk to people. Yeah, we don't have time for this. The terrified driver offers barely any resistance. You get in the driver's seat, hang Roderick's cage in the rearview mirror. Hurry, follow the alchemist. Let's roll. The alchemist slowly crawls toward the entrance to the cemetery. Looks like the crash broke his leg in 2 places. And his arm. Almost there. The alchemist continues his slow crawl. He needs medical help right away. His leg is broken and... Oh no, I don't have time for that. You walk up to the alchemist and start rummaging through his pockets. But you can't just leave him like this. I'm not here for him. You find the potion bottle in the right pocket of his coat. I'm here for this. You hold the murky potion up to the light and examine it. Well, that's done. Victoria. I'm not Victoria. My name is Etienne. I'm going after He's talking about his lover. I'm almost there. The alchemist stubbornly continues crawling his way toward the cemetery. His lover is none of my concern. You do realize that if you take the potion, it'll disappear from the book forever, right? He's succeeded in resurrecting his lover so many times over and over again, every time somebody read the book. And this cycle will be broken. This son of a bitch literally killed dozens of people for the sake of his experiments. But he's still a human being. He's a character in a book written by someone. He's not alive. I'm sure there's enough of the potion to go around. My orders are clear. Bring back the potion. Not half a potion or a third or anything like that. But your orders don't say anything about it being full, right? I'm not risking failing this job to save a fictional character. You do understand that the alternative to what I'm doing now is literally 30 years of hard labor, right? Not every writer survives that, and those that do almost never go back to writing. That's what I have to look forward to. And I still say that we should at least... You shove the cage into your pocket, which muffles Roderick's voice. All you hear from him now is faint grumbling. It's enough for you. I don't intend to lose what I have for the sake of a character. I mean, it still works if it's in half, right? I'm gonna go for it. Are you sure this is a good idea? No. If I try and trick my client, he'll terminate my contract. And then I definitely won't be writing for the next 30 years at least. Roderick mumbles something from your pocket. I'm gonna try it. Fine. You stride over to the trash can and find an almost empty soda bottle inside. This will have to work. Pour out what's left. You pour out the rest of the soda onto the ground. I'm not going to drink soda from the garbage. You pour half of the potion of immortality into the empty bottle, which is still sticky from sugary soda. Then you give the original bottle back to the alchemist. You're about to hand the potion over. Your bad knee makes a horrible cracking sound, much louder and stronger than before. Crunch! Damn! The bottle tumbles out of your hand. Time seems to slow down. Watch out! A choked, muffled cry from inside your pocket. The potion continues its flight and you fling your hand out, but there's no way you'll get there fast enough. The potion bottle makes a clinking sound and it lands on the alchemist's head. Ow! It clinks again and bounces off of him and flies back up into your hand. Oh, caught it! What the hell? You hear grumbling from your pocket. That's not how physics works. Phew, I guess I should probably see a doctor about my knee. You finally give the other half of the potion to the alchemist. A spark returns to his eyes, and he reaches up to take the potion with his trembling hand, the one that isn't injured. Sorry for, He doesn't seem to hear you. Leaning on the wall, he slowly makes his way towards the cemetery gate. I don't think I had to use a dirty soda bottle, though. I had found, other little vials.
Everybody in the house?
I think the courier is waiting for me downstairs. Let's see how this goes. Did you get the item? Yes. Put the briefcase in the doorway. Do not step outside the door. All right. Slam. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Also curious. Uh-oh. Oh, I also need to go return the sledgehammer. See how this goes over. Hello? What did you deliver to me? Potion of immortality, just like you ordered. No, this is half of the potion of immortality. And it's in an old soda bottle to boot. I just thought... But it's still the potion, right? I just wanted to make sure the alchemist could... You're fired! Damn. Well, the game didn't end, so... They took all the manuscripts, too. Nothing left but empty boxes. You can live here for now, partner. Two weeks later. I feel like I didn't get enough sleep. I know the feeling. Oh yeah. Jotted down a few ideas for my skills. Two damage shield for one turn. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool drawing. God, what absolute trash. Well, I want to read it, but the thing is loud. Hello. Oh, you finally... Mr. Quist? Etienne Quist? Oh, yes. I'm calling from the Writers' Police Department. This is a scheduled call. Okay. Have you selected the publishing agency where you will serve your sentence? Yes. Very well then. Give me the publisher's name and address so I can add it to your records. They don't have an address yet. Excuse me? It's a new publishing agency. Not many people know about it. We urge you to choose a publisher quickly. We also recommend Morok as the most suitable publisher for you. Sure, of course. You have the opportunity to shorten your sentence to 28 years if you can prove yourself to the management. Next question. Have you associated with any other writers since your arrest? No. I know it's not allowed. Very well. One last question. Have you engaged in any illegal activity in the past month? Of course not. Noted. Do you confirm that your responses to this survey have been truthful? Yes. Thank you for your time. Have a pleasant day. Goodbye. Okay. New book announcement. Andre Duval. Hello. Hi, Rich. Can you take another order? Oh, it's you. Another order? I'm ready. Ah, damn, you're not rich. Sorry, wrong number. Andre Duval wants... It's getting tiresome. Hello, yes! But, you know, it's not a big one, so I guess I can give you one more chance. Thank you. Besides, I haven't been able to get in touch with my most incompetent walker. You'll make a good replacement for him. The order is at your door. Okay. Andre Duvall wants to live a quieter life, get a good job, start a family, build a small house in the suburbs. Suddenly finds himself involved in a deadly game of survival staged by aliens, and the prize for winning is no less than the elixir of immortality. Huh. A brilliant novel full of live action that literally spills off the pages and right into the reader's faces. Stella Quinn.
I don't know.
God, what absolute trash.
Hmm.
And these are the kind of writers we're selling the items to?
It's easier to get a new one.
On the desk. So we took an item from one book and put it into another one? Hang on, real quick. Etienne Quist, please ensure you are home tomorrow from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. The furniture you ordered will be arriving, door-to-door delivery. The order has been paid in full. Sincerely, Frank's Cozy Furniture Store. Dear Mr. Quist, I am writing this letter to express how deeply grateful I am for your books. In all of modern literature, I never thought I'd find such interesting, truly lifelike characters with unique flaws and virtues. But in your novel, I don't even have the words to describe what makes me think. I just give it all to my friends and insist no demand that they read it. The world of books is truly worse without you. Worse off without you. I hope the misadventures you're experiencing won't dull your desire to write. Our whole little book club is waiting expectantly for new works from you. Sincerely grateful and with love, Edna Ravier. Aww. Fan letter. Still haven't paid the water bill? I got furniture, but I haven't paid the water. What's this? The contractor agrees to infiltrate the Spark of the Hammer by Torben Zakinski and extract an item, the Hammer of Thor. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. Excerpt from a review. A solid work, even though it seemed like it would have the imprint of a pure publishing project. What else would you expect from a heap of myths wrapped up in a sparkling coat of a new look? I confess I couldn't have even imagined that some bright mind would have been able to pick out even a shred of relevance from such ancient material. Oof. Damn, sure is icy here. Look around. You there, Roderick? Yeah. Listen, about the alchemist from the last book. No, don't worry. I get it. You writers never pull your punches when it comes to characters. It's not that. It's hard to explain. Well, I wanted to apologize. That was rude of me. Rude isn't quite the word I would have used. Oh, stop it. The alchemist was a literal murderer. Alright, let's agree that we won't hurt any more characters. None at all. Right. Deal. What are we doing in this book anyway? I need to find a hammer that belonged to someone named Thor. Thor? Yeah, some kind of special hammer, I guess. Hopefully we'll learn more soon. Then let's get going. The banner says, Thor's batteries will keep your fridge charged for 3 whole days. Really? 3 whole days. Wow. A strange sight catches your eye. A robot hanging from a tree, with a noose around its neck. The robot's limbs creak slightly as they sway in the wind. Tilts its head up to the side. If you think about it, why would someone hang a robot? It's not... Oh, hello. What the... Hi there, robot. Correct, I am a robot. My name is Modi. Can you confirm that you are human? Well, for the most part, yeah. Sensory accuracy increased to 89%. Thank you, human. What are you doing in that tree? I'm hanging. You laugh and look at the robot. There's an awkward silence. I mean, how did you get in the tree? I was installed in this spot by several humans. I'm 74% certain they were mad and on their way to destroy the power plant. Oh, that's not good. Do you need help? You point to the rope around its neck. Thank you, human, but I will be perfectly fine. Are you sure? When I first walked over, you were hanging there unconscious. Oh, with 27% certainty, I detect care in your voice. You saying you're only 27% caring? Don't worry, I will put myself in sleep mode to save battery. Do you think I can find you a new battery somewhere? You look sideways at Roderick's cage, whispering, That is 100% care. The robot tilts its head to the side and blinks. The human continues to demonstrate care. 16% this time. But don't worry, I'm operating a fresh battery, and it should last a while. Also, I can find more batteries at the power plant once I regain freedom of movement. There's a power plant near here, right? That's right. Just up the road you'll find my workplace, Thor's power plant. Fantastic. Have you heard anything about them having a hammer? Ooh, dropped my book. Hammer of Thor! Just this morning I checked that it was intact, like I do every morning. And, how is it? Your eyes dart from side to side. You rub your hands together. It is 100% intact. Well then, let's head for the power plant. Are you alive? Modi is unable to answer this question, selecting standard introduction. I am Modi, a robot, model ASG-GD6, produced on special order from Sindri and Broker Group Factory. I am pleased to serve you. Okay. How about I take you down from there, Modi? I wouldn't mind that, but I also wouldn't want to be a bother. To be honest, I have no idea how to get you down from there, but I'll just... You look at the robot, then the branch, then the rope. A knife, a ladder, a truck, and a hacksaw would be useful, but all you have is your two hands. Hang on to the robot. The robot is heavy enough that the branch is starting to bend from the strain. Maybe if I add a little more weight... What? You get a running start and jump at the robot. Your arms wrap around its metal body and you pull down with all your might. Oh, human, what an interesting method. Our combined weight will break the branch in approximately 2 weeks. Damn. You're a lot heavier. You look a lot heavier than you are. No, I didn't want to use ink. What are you planning? You approach the rope connecting the robot to the tree and carefully touch it. The ink sinks into the rope. Several fibers change color and start to fray. I don't have the strength for the whole rope, but a few fibers should be enough. Human, I don't understand what your... A large crack and a crashing noise drown out the robot's mechanical babbling. As though nothing happened, the robot starts petting a cat that jumped out from a nearby bush. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. Are you okay, Modi? No damage? Thank you, human. I am fine. Now I too am performing care. The stray cat purrs contentedly under the robot's hand. Okay. Well. Thor power plant. I guess that's it. The hammer's in there somewhere. So do we have to dig the power plant out of the snow now? I don't think so. There's a couple of panels there. I bet they opened the entrance. The lever is locked. You see a metal panel labeled power plant. There are two empty battery compartments lower down on the panel. Looks like this device is battery operated. I get that, but where do we find batteries? Well, you know, What do you mean I know? Where? From the robot. Is that battery operated too? Yep. Hold on, you said we weren't doing any more killing. We're not killing it, we're just turning it off temporarily. Fine. The robot is petting the cat as though nothing happened. It doesn't seem to care about anything else. So we can't get inside the power plant without the robot's battery. I don't see any other way in the book. Besides, it's not murder. We're just turning it off for a little while. And then we'll turn it back on. Right? Yeah. I promise. Then that's that. Just turn me around, okay? I don't want to watch. Fine. You move Roderick's cage to your back. You look at the robot. The battery hatch on its back is easy to find because it's glowing and has a huge handle. The cover comes off surprisingly easily. Does the human want to perform care and change my battery? Don't worry, I am 81% certain that I will manage to reach the power station and charge it myself. I just want to spend some time with this wonderful cat. Meow. The cat meows happily. It seems to like Modi a lot. You touch the battery. It's firmly seated in its socket. Human, please be careful with my battery. If it comes out, I'll be plunged into eternal darkness. I really don't want to plunge into eternal darkness. The robot's voice is fearful. This is actually really hard for me. Can it be? You're starting to actually feel something for these characters? You hear from behind your back. But without batteries, we can't. Modi turns and looks you in the eye, still petting the cat. You shut your eyes and sharply yank out the battery. Ah! Why? 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 Modi's excuse me. Modi's eyes go dark. The battery is yours to do with as you wish. The cat under the robot's frozen hand also pauses, then starts to sniff at it. My God. Let's get out of here. No more murders. What's this do? It's a metal panel that says bench. Do not remove battery if bench is occupied. There's an empty battery compartment under the label. Does the plus sign go on the top or the bottom? I can never remember. Kind of depends. It's top. Nothing happens. Then plus on the bottom. I think it worked. Yeah. Oh no. You see an unmoving man covered in a layer of frost. I think he's already... I see that. With some difficulty, you open the man's frozen coat and take out his wallet from the coat's inner pocket. Edvard Rosengard, Chief Inspector, Specialization Industrial Real Estate. He kind of looks like you in this photo. A little bit. But hey, wait, you don't know what I look like. That was a joke. A small wad of bills with a few crumpled discount coupons tucked between them. Are you not going to take the money? It's not like he needs it, huh? If you're trying to test my morals, no, I'm not going to take his money. Can't use it in the real world. I know. Just the notes would just dissolve like everything else that comes out of the books. That's not the only reason. You take one of the notes. These say pounds instead of pounds. There's a law that says all authors have to write them like that in their books now. So that means there must be some way to take them out of the book. You shrug. A lonely, worn-out briefcase sits by its owner's frozen right hand. The briefcase has a combination lock on either side of the handle. Are we gonna... Bang! The lock pops apart when you slam them against your knee and you open the briefcase wide. Okay then. Anything interesting in there? Strange box. This box has the Thor power plant logo on it. The box has words on it. Sale! Buy 10 batteries, get 1 free. Free battery cannot be resold. What's a sale? You open the box and take out a battery. Don't worry about it. Start rifling through the Frozen Traveler's papers. A bunch of bureaucratic nonsense, looks like reports, inquiries. The Commonwealth of nine countries will review the situation concerning Thor and Jormungandr individually. Thor and who? Reading face press close to the test. Jormungandr. Who's that? I thought you were the one with the access to the book's text. Do you not know? It's not easy to search the entire text for one single word. Let's see, what else? President Odin has ruled that blah blah blah. Read it carefully. There might be something important in there. Oh, here we go. As Chief Inspector, you will need to visit the now defunct power plant and assess it and draw up a deed of sale. So it closed down. We have a potential buyer. The Jormungandr group will send a representative over soon to sign the sale and purchase agreement. Some kind of local bureaucracy, I guess. Anyways, I'm about to freeze to death standing out here. Let's get going already. Okay. Do not remove if bench is occupied. Well... I wonder if somebody did that on purpose. Alright. Put a battery in the upper slot. Looks like we need another battery. And in the lower slot. Panel starts buzzing. I think it's working. Finally. The light on the lever turns green. Wow. What the hell happened here? Someone really had a grudge against robots. And that, let me guess, that was the door leading to the hammer? We'll have to find a back door. A robot with an axe sticking out of its head sits motionless in the snow. Do you think it's, you know... Throw a stone. You look around, find a stone, and throw it at the robot. A metallic clink echoes through the air. Silence. I guess it really is, you know... As you get closer, you see that the axe is deep enough into the robot's head that it went through its body. There's no battery in this one. We could have used it since everything in this book seems to be battery operated. Someone sure went to town here. You look at the robot's back to read the tag on its neck. This one was Thrud. If you find an extra battery, I think you should wake this one up. Maybe it can tell us something. Well, there must be a battery around here somewhere. These robots are completely destroyed. There's no hope for fixing them. This one's blinking. You examine the metal tag on the back of the broken robot's head. This one was called Ural. Ural is beyond help now. True, but it looks like there's something inside. You open the cover. Inside, the battery is lit up, running on emergency power. Another battery. Not bad. Let's go this way. The pristine, snowy landscape is interrupted by two metal legs sticking out of the snowbank. Another robot. That means another battery, which wouldn't hurt to have. Just do it quickly. No questions, no names, no nothing. Alright, just quick, unfeeling work. That's right. You approach the robot and start digging into the snow. Or rather, you tried to dig. The snow is resistant, and your hands rapidly start to freeze. Damn, this snow is too frozen. I need a shovel. You gonna ask your neighbor again? You look around, not a soul in sight. Well, there's no one else to ask. Okay, I'll wait here for you. I'll be quick. So I guess I need to go back. Get some more tea. Alright. Slow tramping footsteps. Who's there? It's me again. What's that? Speak up. It's Etienne, your neighbor. Ah, yes. Did you bring back my sledgehammer? Do you know what happened to your downstairs neighbor? To who? Your downstairs neighbor. There were strange noises coming from his apartment last night, apparently. Downstairs? I don't know anyone downstairs. No one's lived there for 100 years or so. Do you have a snow shovel? Sorry to bother you, but do you have a snow shovel? A snow shovel? But it's summer! And where's my sledgehammer? I'll get it back to you soon. I'm still struggling with that nail. But right now I really need a shovel. Ah, damn you. There's a shovel in the building storage room downstairs. Go get it yourself. Got it. Thanks a lot. I'll still be waiting for my sledgehammer. I'll bring it back this week, I promise. Ooh, what's that? History. Hello. Do you understand why we don't need to sleep? Huh, who is this we? Do you understand why we don't need to sleep? Shovel. Locked. I'd need a key. Okay. Back into the book. Might be Insomniacs. Seems like it's some sort of riddle. Well, did your neighbor lend you a shovel? You brandish the shovel like a knight's sword. Okay then. Get cracking before it snows again. The shovel bites deeply into the snow. You make good progress. The robot you dug out seems to be asleep. All you hear is quiet mumbling coming from it. Once I'm finished working, I can play. I'm 15% certain that I can build the perfect snowman. Magni will be so jealous. You slowly turn the robot face down. The battery hatch is just like the ones you've seen before. I don't want to go to sleep. I want to play. You yank open the cover, pull out the battery, and walk away. I'll build the snowman. Put the battery in your pocket. This is due. The label on the panel says storage. There are 2 battery compartments. 1 and 2. Panel buzzes and lights up. The panel beeps and the light on the lever turns green. In the corner of the room, you see an unresponsive robot covered in a layer of frost. Nothing in the battery hatch. Hey, look, there's something in its hand. The robot's one intact hand is clutching a piece of paper. You pry apart the metal fingers and unfold the paper. Is this a map? It shows part of the factory. There's even an X marked. It's like we found a treasure map. What kind of treasure could robots possibly have? You put the paper in your pocket. Panel. Needs a battery. Okay. Toolbox. Of course it's locked too. So goddamn tired of this. Everything is always locked. That's it. Hey, what's wrong? Ugh. No, I'm not going off to look for lockpicks again. I've had enough. Gonna drop a ink on the lock. Suddenly, the shackles around your wrists give off a burning coldness. Ugh. Don't you think you're using ink a little too often? Isn't it dangerous to control someone else's book? What was that? I didn't expect one drop of ink to cause so much resonance. Look at your hands. You're risking rejection if you keep that up. And then we'd be... I'm sure it was just a coincidence, shrugging. No, actually, I'm in a book right now, so. You open the toolbox and take out the repair kit. By the way, you move the box off the table. This is a solid table. We could put together something useful here. I could if I had stuff. Okay. So... I take out the batteries. Okay. Well... The panel goes dark. You hear a soft click which seems to lock the lever. Oh, right. I can't do anything with that yet. Let's see what's over here. As you walk past, the robot suddenly wakes up. Reserve power activated. Threat detected. 95% certainty. Launching countermeasure program. The robot turns to you. Its robotic hand opens and closing threateningly. Damn, I guess that axe really damaged it. Be careful. Ah, crap. I don't think I ever looked at the robot's name. Pretend to be a robot. Your body goes stiff and your motions become angular and precise. I'm 100% certain that your sensors are damaged, robot friend. I, too, am a robot. I'll help you. Lies, lies! The human is attempting to trick me. Activate retaliation. It's going to attack! Okay, Stuff. The robot falls heavily into the snow. Urgent repairs needed. That was unexpected. I know. You're surprised to find there's no battery inside the robot. It really must have been operating on emergency power. In any case, you can't figure out the source of this energy. Okay, there's another charging station. That. There's a factory crate sticking out of the frozen snow. Dig it out with a shovel. Start shoveling the snow away from the crate and knocking chunks of ice off of it. And soon you've cleared it completely. Alright. What's this? An enormous car has sunk into the snow. Right beneath it is a blue puddle. Yeah, someone's gonna have a rough time fixing this. It's a good thing we don't need to drive it anywhere. Well, actually... Oh, come on! Look over there. One of the robots drove off. I just found it in the text. And a robot means a spare battery. Damn. Let's examine first. It wouldn't take an expert to see that there's no way the car will run right now. It's leaking some kind of blue liquid, and the leak needs to be stopped. Any ideas? One of the transmission valves is shot. Does that tell you anything? Okay, so... The valve. That means... Silence falls. Roderick's cage vibrates impatiently against your chest. Alright, I have no idea what that means. And we need to get under the car and check, I assume. Under the car. Your coat is going to get dirty, but there's no other choice. With a grunt, you lie down on your back and use your feet to push yourself underneath. The hole should be there somewhere. You see at least a dozen thick tubes. They're all covered in a thick layer of dirt and oil residue. I see a bunch of tubes. Okay, feel around and find the one that's broken. Are you serious? That's gonna take... Oh, there's something written here. Words are messily scratched onto the bottom of the car. Deal with your own crap yourself, Thor. How controversial. And too aggressive for robots. It was a human. It says his name was the Alfie. So what are we gonna do about the car? You feel much more confident now that you have the car repair kit. Okay, let's get ready to get your hands dirty, Etienne. Fine. So you said I have to feel around all the tubes? 1 hour later. Overall, it was much easier than you expected. That was horrible. I hope I never have to work on a car again. But at least it was informative. Let's see. You examine the car's control panel. It's covered in a light layer of frost. Hey, do you even know how to drive? Well, you remember the crash you were in with the alchemist. Roderick, fortunately, thought you did it on purpose. There's a small booklet in the glove box. My goodness. 10 Tren military off-road vehicle operating instructions. Military? Continue to study the cover. Below the title, you notice a small logo and the words, approved for use by the Minister of War, Tyr Watensen. I guess this is no toy. Maybe we shouldn't mess with it. Oh, there's a stamp on the back. Decommissioned from service. Looks like it's being used for other purposes now. Phew. But we should still be careful, just in case it still launches rockets. You push the button labeled start, but nothing happens. You see 2 standard battery slots under the port cover. You're looking at the car's dead control panel. You won't be able to do anything without batteries. So many batteries. Panel buzzes and lights up. It's working! You suddenly hear a screeching noise coming from the back of the car. What the? Hello? Hello? Damn. Who are you two? I am Modi 2. I am Modi 3. Are they copies of that robot we found hanging in the tree? Either that or Thor wasn't all that creative when it came to names. We're just gonna go for a little ride. We can't allow that. Can't allow that. State your purpose for your use of the vehicle. State the purpose. Going out to look for a robot. Which robot would that be? Who is it? I don't know its name. Probably Moody or Nudie or something like that. Proposed authorization failed. Failed. Commencing countdown to trespasser elimination. Commencing. 10. 9. Hold on, I said I'm going to help a robot. 7. 6. Thor wants me to go see him. Thor? Thor? Yeah, he called me. He looked sideways at Roderick in search of hints. He called me and told me to go see him. Can I take this car? Of course. We are obligated to do anything Thor says. Says. Phew. I'll be on my way then. You turn back to the steering wheel, expecting the robots to interrupt you again. Have a nice trip. Trip. Go with the lights on the flash on the car's control panel. Follow the robot's tracks. You get behind the wheel. Didn't you say you don't really know how to drive? No time like the present to learn. Are we there yet? I don't know. We've been driving for half an hour. I'm just following the tracks. How should I know how far it goes? How about you talk to me to pass the time? Me? You still haven't remembered anything about your book? Just a little. I remember living on a busy street. That's not much help. I need more specific details. The names are ideal. Why do you need details? As soon as we finish these jobs, I'm going to try and find your book. Is that even possible? Well, it's unlikely, but I think it's worth a try. In any case, I have to pay you back for all your help somehow. As soon as I get my powers back, I'll be unstoppable. Watch out! You miraculously avoid a chunk of ice. Phew, that was close. Why don't you tell me more about your books? Huh, well... Were they about evil corporations too? Or power plants and robots? No, I don't focus on the setting much. The characters are much more important to me. I wanted to create characters that feel truly alive. That's my ultimate goal. Oh, that explains it. Explains what? Every character written by someone else is automatically hollow and soulless, right? That's why it's so easy for you to do bad things to them. That's not true. Well, partly. I don't hate them. It's just that when I see their lack of depth, that they're not realistic. Depth? During a conversation, it's easy to tell if a character is capable of thinking for themselves, or if all they can do is recite the lines that they're given. What category do I fall under? I think you were written by one of the original authors, and I don't question their work. Which will actually help narrow down the search for your book, since there aren't many works by original authors left. What's an original author? They lived before our time and created the most iconic stories ever known, true masters of the pen. I've even heard they couldn't jump into books, so I have no idea how they managed to create all that. Huh. But not a single one of them ever kept writing after the war. I don't know why. Now we have this new generation of writers where everything is written or reworked. Oh, hold on. I think we're here. See the car over there? Yeah, slow down a little. Just gotta figure out how. Damn. Seems like I managed. the crate first. Ooh, and tools. From the front of the frozen car, you see a crate with a steel cable wrapped around it. All right. A robot's tools. All right. There it is. The robot raises a hand and waves at you. Snow falls from the clamp at the end of its arm. Wave back. You wave your hand a few times, and the robot's eyes blink. Hello, human. The leak in the water supply pipe has been fixed. I will return to the power plant soon. However, I have something I need to complete first. You notice an odd-looking snowman made out of 2 large snowballs. A third, smaller snowball is lying at the robot's feet. This is a 73% perfect snowman. I have never achieved such a wonderful result before. Why were you insulating the pipes if there's nothing flowing through them? I was not insulating the pipes, I was fixing a leak. Eventually, I will figure out what it was that disabled the heating system. I think it's because the power plant is closed down. Leaks probably don't have anything to do with it. Calculating sarcasm. No, I'm serious. Calculating joke probability. It's not a joke if they closed it down after Thor died. Calculating probability of insanity or other abnormalities. Ugh. Fine, do whatever you want with your pipes. It appears to be a perfect copy of Modi, the robot you found hanging from the tree. The only difference is that the nameplate on the back of this one says Magini. The robot nods to you, then returns to building the snowman. It bends awkwardly as it carefully pushes the snow around with its robotic arms, trying to keep it from falling apart. Just make it quick. You place a shaking hand on the robot's battery hatch and open it. Wait, maybe we should let it finish building the snowman first? You place a hand on the robot's battery and quickly yank it out. Ouch! It hurts. It hurts. The robot freezes, arms extended towards the snowman's head, as if hoping to finish before it plunges into eternal darkness. You navigate around the robot as you roll a snowball. The snow is nice and sticky. It takes only 5 minutes for you to construct a decently round head. Placing it firmly atop the odd snowman, you use your fingers to add 2 eyes, a small hole for the nose, and a smile. That really is a 73% perfect snowman. It most certainly is. You check the battery in your pocket. Oh, kind of bad. Alright. Go back to the factory. Well, I guess we can go back now. Who are you? Ooh. You're asking again? I was just here. I'm Etienne. I brought you here on Thor's orders, remember? Authorization successful. Successful. Those 2 are starting to get on my nerves. Oh, there's an autopilot button. A what now? You know, autopilot. The car will drive us back itself. I won't even need to steer. Well, that's good news. I'm gonna take a little nap. Hold on, I thought maybe you could tell me about the original authors. Etienne? Hey! He's asleep already. The robots talk to each other, paying no attention to you. How come everyone else gets to go outside except us? Why? That's what I'm asking. Why? Why? That's what I'm asking. What's going on here? Let's not bother them. It's kind of like that, what do you want to do today? What do you want to do today? The panel goes dark. Oh, they're still awake. 3 battery slots. Let me guess, this is the back door to the facility? That's right. I'm assuming this panel lowers this part of the power plant. More batteries. Light on the lever turns green. That's the bridge panel, or at least it was. Suspicious looking smoke is coming from the panel. The panel has a serial number on it. The Alfie 28. Probably best not to poke a smoking thing. Looks like this panel is linked to the conveyor belt. Do we need batteries for it too? I don't think so. All the lights are already on. Wonder what'll happen if I push something. Panel starts beeping loudly. An ordinary cardboard box with a Thor logo on the side. Sticker that's on the side that says bin F734 personal items. There's a sad looking apple inside, along with a note that says, "Have a good shift, Rashka." I think you found someone's lunch. They won't need it anymore. So now what? We should go back to the panel and see if we can order what else we can order from the conveyor belt. Alright. The buttons you were hitting madly turned out to correspond to different letters and numbers. To the right of them, you see a booklet labeled Operator Instructions. Looks like these are the instructions for operating the conveyor belt. On the back of the instruction booklet, you see a logo made up of 2 symbols and the words "Produced by Sindri and Bookwalker Group." Can we use it to order something useful? Open the instructions. These are instructions for operating the conveyor belt. There's a note tucked in between 2 of the pages. That's the note. Please note, indexes got mixed up again in the last shipment, and some of the materials are now in different warehouses. Here are the changes. Hang on. I need my book back. Got it. Okay. And 1 is E6. D4. E3. A7. 2. F7. Okay. Pair kit catalog. Okay. D4 1 6. But D4 becomes B3. Okay. Operator, please note the following. Each item can be identified by a 4-digit index in an XXYZ format. XX is the warehouse number, Y is the row, Z is the bin. Okay. So warehouse number B3, row 1, and 6. Panel starts beeping loudly, the conveyor belt comes to life, and a box begins moving down it. Inside the box is a package repair kit. Now we just have to do something about the bridge situation. No one ever fixes this panel in the book. They only break it. I can't find instructions for you. Let's just see how bad it is. Open the panel and begin digging around inside. 20 minutes later, you're almost certain you did everything right. You flip the switch and something inside the panel starts humming. It's working! Compared to fixing the car, this was nothing. I don't know, I just want to see if there's something else to... What do you get? Nuts and bolts. Can't even begin to imagine what these are for. Me neither. Oh, another battery. Great. They don't seem to be used inside the power plant itself. We won't need it. Well, I'll take it anyway, just in case. But that's still not what we're looking for. Yeah, well, now I'm just messing around. I want to see what all of there is. So that was A711. There's a battery. Nuts and bolts. Well, at least to start off with, there was a thing I could do with the battery. Oh, I guess technically I could have. Yeah. Because there was a storage. In the storage, there was some things I could open. Yes, yes, yes. I just have to come through and sort through it all later, I guess. Wow. We're gonna roast in here. Could whoever killed the robots have done this? No time to chat. The whole building's gonna collapse. Clear the way first. Damn, the whole place is on fire. We should hurry up with our search before the fire spreads. There's an old letter in here. Anything interesting? It hasn't been sent. It's from Thor Watanson to President Odin Borson. Let's see. Part of the text is burnt and illegible. Since Seoul was the first company to go when, shortly after being acquired by the Skoll Group, it declared bankruptcy and disappeared from the market. Now my company is under continuous threat from acquisition by the Jomungandr Group, and I expect this will lead to a similar outcome. All chairman and all ruler, if only I was still at the helm of the military production facility and not... My actions would be decisive, and I would not have to write letters like this. But I am needed here and must act accordingly to the law of competition, no matter how hard it may be for me to ask. I ask you. The rest is illegible. I wonder why he never sent this letter. Who knows? Damn it. Damn smoke. These are the profits, reports, and charts. You said you don't understand that kind of stuff. Well, these ones look pretty simple. A report on Thor's profits compared to Jormungandr's. Looks like Thor took the lead at some point and stayed ahead for about 9 days. The report ends there, though. I see. Come on, let's get out of here before you choke to death. One sec. I see some blueprints. Oh, that looks like our hammer. The Mjolnir project, developed by the Sindri and Brokir group. Mjolnir. What a strange name for a hammer. That's it. I can't survive in another second in here. I wish I had more tools. Some men are unsuccessfully trying to break down the door while the rest of them stand off to the side, exhausted. Our plan will not be complete until we can be sure we've destroyed the entire factory. There must be something important in there. Why else would they have it hidden like this? 10 or so pissed off men turn to face you. What's this now? He doesn't look like a robot. Hey you, are you from the village too? No. Are you here to help us burn down this damn power plant? Nope. What the hell do you want? Listen, I just want the hammer. The men glance at each other. What hammer? That's what that's what you're trying to destroy, right? The hammer of Thor? It's behind this door you're trying to break down. Ah, so it's the hammer making those sounds. That makes sense. See, I told you. Hush. We don't need your help. We can deal with the hammer ourselves. Be on your way. He turns back to the door. No. I need the hammer, and I'll be taking it. Listen, guy, or whatever you are under that mask. He jabs a finger at you. There are 10 of us here, so if you think you can take us, you're out of your mind. Now what? Fine. Just explain what's going on here. Maybe we can find a compromise. We'll take care of things ourselves. He won't even look at you now. Extra manpower wouldn't hurt, boss. This door really won't budge. Rolls his eyes. There's nothing to explain. This piece of shit here, he points at the door, caused an avalanche that buried our village. We won't stand for this. It's time to take action. It's time for Operation Blackout. Blackout! The rest of the mob shouts, but less enthusiastically and less in unison than before. We'll burn it all down. We'll leave nothing standing. Yeah! Come on, think. You tap your finger against your temple. Choose wisely. I don't think they're going to put up with you for long. Let's make a deal. The men pretend not to hear you. I'll open this door for you if you let me take the hammer. Whispers something to the boss. Whispers back. What do you mean, take the hammer? Are you going to take it to another factory and make us burn that one down too? I'll take it. Well, I mean, world seems less believable. Maybe out of the country? And bring it where? Quick, what country is this? One sec, hang on. I see Helheim, and I see Asgard and Midgar. Helheim. From Helheim, and I'll take the hammer back there with me. The men turn to you in shock, even the leader who has remained calm and collected until now. You're from Helheim? Yes. I bet that's why his face looks like that. Makes sense. What do we do? Damn, I've never actually seen someone from there before. Let him take it and be gone. We don't need any more problems. Alright. Very well, go and take your hammer, Helheim denizen. What has them so scared? Something special about that country, I guess. All I remember is that Thor's rival, Jomungandr, is from there. Okay then, let's try and open the door now. As you examine the door, you can feel the rioters' piercing stares on your back. And there's a panel here. Looks like we need an alphabetic code. So we need to guess the word? Yeah, something like that. Any ideas? Thor. What word would he have used? There's that. What kind of word is that? It's the hammer's name. I saw it on in the papers in Thor's office, remember? Oh, right. Correct! Yes! The door opens. Great. The men behind you look at it in shock. I'll be damned, he wasn't lying. Just like I said, no trouble at all. You dust off your palms. Is that the hammer? Looks like it. It's huge. I have to figure out how to get it down from there. We should hurry before this fire spreads here. There's no way we can take the hammer unless we stop that mechanism. I know, but there's so many buttons here. And this weird head. Hello. Damn, not again. Human detected. 67% certainty. Running if function. If the human is Thor, initiate standby mode. If the human is not Thor, launch self-destruction systems. What? Hold on. I'm Thor. Everything is fine. It's me. I just came to check on my hammer. What was that called again? Jormungan. No. Mjolnir. Mjolnir is the hammer. Right, Mjolnir. Analyzing similarity. Zzz. Similarity to Thor is 14%. That's not much. Additional testing required. The right, you see 2 cables attached to the robot's head. First question. Bzz. Ouch, that hurt. My sensors have gone offline. Now, first question. Bzz. Ow, ow, that hurts. Ow. Ah. My God. Ah. The robot's head starts shuddering. Ah. The robot shuts down. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I bet. Poor robot. I thought he'd just shut down. That'd be it. Looks like your hammer stopped moving. Okay, I'm going. Up close, it looks more like a piece of factory equipment than a hammer, but I guess there's some resemblance, right? Listen. How about I come back later and fix it? Right, why even bother? It's only a robot, just a character. Not this again. Nothing changed after all. We're ending this book on the same note we started on. First it was the alchemist, now a robot. I don't have an answer for you. I know. Woo. He's so big. Did you get the item? Yeah, just don't throw your back out carrying it. Here's your payment. We'll be in touch. Need to go get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. Hello? I got your case. Good work out there. You're slowly starting to be my favorite walker. Don't call me that. Don't like your new line of work? No. That's too bad. It's far more profitable than all your scribbling. Alright then, I'll be in touch. Doing this again? Hello? Etienne, is that you? Oh, hi Vince. How's the work going? It's not bad. Thanks again for getting me a setup with that client. He's not the world's most pleasant person, but I know a guy who finished working for him literally yesterday and got his shackles off right after that. Lucky guy. That's for sure. We're thinking of writing something together now. You seem to know a lot of people who end up in shackles. Well, the laws these days, you know. Or maybe you gave them the same helpful advice you gave me? Hey, I told you what you were supposed to do. The police weren't supposed to get wind of anything. And I did everything exactly as you said, but the police got wind of it. To the tune of 30 years for me. Listen, I just told you what I heard. Alright, I'll call you back when you're in a better mood. Bye.
En de reden, Hans.
Sorry. A week later. Okay, something.
Binnen?
Time to get up. I have a plant now, and a lamp. 2 plants. Dang it. I'm actually going to go to the main menu. There. So I'm going to call it good for now. Been going for a couple hours already, but really like it. Wish I could figure out a little bit more of what to do for the second book, but I think that would have probably taken a bit more. Wouldn't have been very interesting sitting there watching me push a whole bunch of buttons and go through each of those. But I'm curious to see what all the other books are. It's a neat first person and then top down view switch up. So we'll have to go through some more next time. So I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I have been enjoying it so far, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. Stay safe and take care of yourself, okay? And I will see you next time. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.